Let's bite our nails. It's win or go home. The Jays' postseason run begins tonight as they host the Orioles in the American League Wildcard game.
Now, will it be one and done, or do the Jays have what it takes to make it deep into October? Here to get the fans primed, get us all primed, and hopefully alleviate some nerves is Kevin Barker from Sportsnet. Kevin,
thanks for having me.
Also known as Mr. Hazelmay.
Thank you for
that. As well as
yes.
you. Okay.
I'll take it.
Let's discuss. Where do we begin? Stroman on the mound to start. Is this a good decision? It's too late now, but it's...
Well, it is. I'm sure it is. I think it's more of it's a confidence thing for Gibby. I think it's been there and done it before. They've obviously been in the playoffs together. The Orioles hit a lot of home runs, and Marcus Stroman keeps it in the yard. He throws a lot of ground balls. I think that's what it's all about. If he doesn't make it deep in a game, they're in trouble. Basically, that's what it comes down. If you're seeing Liriano in the third inning, that's probably not what you want to see because, he's giving it up. So hopefully he throws a lot of strikes, gets ahead of guys, and they score some runs. Get the crowd involved. The biggest deal at the Rogers Center is it's hard for a visiting team to come there and play. They have to score runs early in the game, take some pressure off everybody, get the fans involved. They'll win the game.
Now, with the Jays against Tillman, who is the Orioles starter, what are your thoughts on him? Is that a good matchup for us?
Yeah, I think so. I think he struggles at the Rogers Center. I think he's 5-10 in his career at the Rogers Center. I think it's more of a veteran team like the Blue Jays having a good approach. Go to the plate, get a good pitch to hit. When you get it, don't miss it, put it in play hard. They do that consistently, 1 through 9 in their lineup today. They will have a chance. If they don't, and the Orioles are in the same spot the Blue Jays are. They're here because they're good. You're 163. Everybody says, well, 163. Well, you could be at home watching 163. Yeah. So at least they're in it. They're in it because both teams are good. Both teams are deserving. The team that gets off first, in my opinion, is probably going to win the game.
Okay, do we have hometown advantage? And does the experience from last year help the Jays? Because you hear a lot of other teams say they get messed up when they're playing for some reason inside Rogers Center. There's something about, is it spatially, what is it? Is it the echo?
I think it's loud. I think it's, the fans here are very passionate. They love their team. They're excited about the Blue Jays. Let's face it, the Blue Jays are good. They've been good for the last 2 years. So it's not like all of a sudden the Blue Jays oopsed and got good. No, they've been good for a while. The fans have stepped up. They've done their part. Again, this is what I said. If the Blue Jays can score 2 or 3 or 4 runs in the first couple of innings and get the fans involved, it's going to be very hard for the Orioles. What that does as fans is it's very hard to hear, it's very hard to concentrate, and then baseball players start to think. And trust me, I used to be one. You don't want to think. The more you think, the more problems you have.
You're right.
That's why the fans will be a big issue here tonight for the Orioles.
So, speaking of an underperforming, thinking too much part of the Jays lineup is it's not really their lineup; it's their bullpen. What do we expect from them tonight? Like you mentioned it earlier, we want Stroman going deep. If he doesn't go deep, Liriano's in the game. Are we confident in the bullpen?
Now, I'll say we're confident in Osuna. And how do you get it to Osuna? That's the guy that that is the closer for the Blue Jays. So I'm thinking you got Estrada somewhere in that game. He's going to pitch. You got Liriano somewhere in there. So basically you have 3 starters to get it to Osuna.
Liriano's a lefty, though. You think they would start with him because traditionally the Orioles don't bat against lefties as well as they do righties, right? Like
they don't know. They've had very big issues this season versus left-handers. I think they're last in the American League in average OPS. Slugging versus left-handers. So you would think that Liriano would start. But again, this is why you have managers. This is why you have presidents. This is why you have a GM to make tough decisions like this. And again, it's, the Blue Jays are where they're at because of their starting rotation. You can't go wrong by starting Stroman. You can't go wrong by starting Liriano. Now it's time for the team to go out, have fun, and score some runs.
That's
what it's all about.
I'm going to be in bed asleep because I can't handle it. This might be the last time Bautista plays as a Jay. I can't because he's a free agent.
He is.
After this.
Edwin, too.
He is.
Edwin.
Likely the last time if they don't win?
Well, I think it doesn't really matter what they do. I would guess that they're going to free agency. And, I'm thinking with the prices right, you have to go after Edwin. Bautista, you may give him the qualifying offer. Would he accept that? Probably not. I'm going with Edwin. your chances probably getting Edwin back are better than Batista.
Okay, check out the wild card game tonight. Blue Jay Central, 7 p.m. on Sportsnet. And listen to Kevin. He's got lots to say. Baseball Central. It's all happening today, 11 a.m., yes?
Yes.
Okay, and then Hazel, will you be there to dry off the Gatorade and the champagne?
No.
Sportsnet 590, the fan, to check it out. Although you said you do a lot of the household chores.
I do most of them,
Laundry.
yes.
Thank
Yes.
you. Right now, over to Kev. Things got awkward.
You forgot to ask Kevin the important question.
What?
So Kevin,
Yes.
Yeah.
you're going to go see the Jays game tonight, or you got front row tickets to Adele.
Who?
There we go.
No, I go to the baseball game.
All right, good. There's the answer. That's what we're
My
looking
father's
for.
a big fan of Adele, so I will go to the baseball game.
Are you answering for Hazel that she'll go to Adele instead of the Jays game?
No,
I would never answer for my wife. no.
Okay, all
That's
right,
a
just
bad thing
checking.
to do.
Did you hear about that song called The Farmer and Adele? The Farmer and Adele.
that's
Had
good.
to. Thanks,
That's
thanks,
good.
Kev.
Yeah.